Can you repeat your message and give me your name? Over.
Right up there? I didn't say anything.
This story is a series. If you have not watched the previous episodes, please start from the beginning, or from your most recently watched episode. Thank you for watching. As he rolled the barrel into place, he turned back and a wave of deja vu washed over him. It felt like yesterday, exactly the same. Watching the park, he felt nauseous. He leaned into the tower. Everything was the same. Nothing had moved, not even the bottles packed away and recycled at the end of last shift. He wondered if maybe the day ranger was the drinker. He could see the lamps were still broken as well, and had to be manually held on. Stepping back inside, he smelt the fermented contents of the bottles. His wafting thought is interrupted by the crackling voice of Tower 2.
Tower 4, this is Tower 2. Hourly radio check, over. You there, buddy? Come in, Tower 4. Do you copy? Over.
This is Tower 4. I read you, Tower 2.
Good to hear, Tower 4. Kicking off for the night.
Hey, Tower 2, did you hear more about that bear attack from last night? The response was empty. He looked out and saw the other tower was dark already. It felt like the radio conversation with the station's exactly the same as the other day. Like Tower 2's voice was a tape recording set to play again. Ron thought his nerves would calm as he breathed the deep pine aroma, but the relaxed exhale was destroyed by a familiar noise. The hiker's voice. Ron stepped away from the radio. The voice. It hadn't changed at all from Ron's memory of the past day. I read you. This is Ranger Ron in Tower 4. Over. He felt his forehead burning up, sweat dripping from his brow. Why was he experiencing such deja vu? Okay, sir, calm down. Do you know where you are? Have you been here before? Over.
I don't know. Something started chasing me, so I started running. You have to help me. I'm going to die out here.
Ron looked out to the park. The dizziness was becoming overwhelming. He needed to slow his breathing before he answered again. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the flood lamps. Keep an eye out for my lights and head towards them.
Yes, okay. I see them. I'm gonna come to you. Thank you.
Ron wanted to say more to the hiker. He grabbed the radio and tried to get an answer. Wait, were you here last night? Everyone's looking for you. Do you read me? Over.
Look, I don't know what happened back there. I was camping, you know, a solo hike, just a day or two to myself. This was such a mistake. Got fresh air, a run. Yeah, lots of good that did me. I'm sorry, I'm just rambling at you. Just trying to keep my head busy, you know?
Seemingly, the hiker ignored his question. Ron wanted to take a better look at some of the news clips. The large bipedal animal. Bears are known to stand on their hind legs. They're quite curious when they're in that position. That is what people could be seeing. Now this is more interesting. Sasquatch. He fits the description, and his group crawling for him, but they weren't. That's similar to what I experienced with the radio transmissions last night. If only this guy took a picture. I want you to take the left path. Over.
Alright, left. Got it.
It looks like they thought this Michael Lead character killed the people, but he's locked away, and there's still more people going missing. As he talked aloud, his mind started to build a net of conclusions and theories, hopefully to catch an answer. The standout thought being it could have been a creature imitating the voice of Michael Leeds. It says the hiker survived by hiding in an empty tower. Maybe Ron could lead him to Tower 2. There it was, the voice. The hiker voice, but different. Ron could feel his panic building, his heart thumping louder as it pushed an excess amount of blood to his woozy head.
Now.
Hello? Who is this? Can you repeat your message and give me your name?
You feeling
Over.
right up there? I didn't say anything. Look, be up to you any minute, right?
This interaction was different. Maybe he missed it last time. He stood there, staring at those glowing eyes. He had seen them in the same spot the last night, or tonight. It reassured that thought in his head this day must be repeating, but why? He needed more answers. He needed to know what this creature is. But his research was interrupted by the tree crash and wailing scream.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Just keep on the path. Head towards me. You'll be here in a moment. Over.
No. Did you hear that? That is not. It is still chasing. Did you see that?
This creature was not stalking the hiker. It's playing some sort of psychological game. No. Ron's mind corrected him.
I think I lost it. But I definitely lost the trail too.
Do you see any landmarks, anything around you?
I think I see a lake and a cave, a mine, something like that.
All right. Head towards the lake. I'll get you back on the trail.
Look, man, you get me out of this. I owe you one. Hey, let's set it.
Animals don't do that. It's more like a leopard or a jaguar making its prey weak, disoriented, or surprised so it can't fight back. It wants to exhaust this hiker till it can't fight or run. He had to try and get this hiker somewhere safe. He made the decision to send the hiker another direction. This time to the lake. He felt woozy and lightheaded, like he had faced this question many times. The hiker's voice would repeat and echo in his head, layers of it seemingly stacked upon each other. He felt nauseous again, his mind twisting and turning as he felt more and more dizzy with each radio communication. He slowly turned his mind, already knowing the exact spot the glowing eyes would be. He didn't want to look, and he just wanted to stay by the radio, but he needed to. He had to try and keep this hiker safe. The wailing scream came again. It was familiar now. He wanted to keep all this information in his head. The scream, the mimic voices he needed to research at the library or his laptop at the hotel. He tried to make a mental list in his head of things to research when he returned to town in the day. A large bipedal creature that could mimic human voices. He didn't know how far down a rabbit hole he would travel, but he added Sasquatch and Goatman to the bottom of his list. It was the hiker's voice again. Ron wanted to see if it was actually him. Yeah, it's not too bad. Just not when you're dealing with what you are right now.
Yeah. Should I make it run?
Hey, you leave that hiker alone. The creature's voice was the same as the hiker's, but it had no panic. It was calm and maniacal. Ron needed to check the map again. He needed to figure out a plan. Maybe he could lead him up to Tower 2 or the mine. He could keep him safe there till morning. Ron just knew he didn't want the creature or the man coming to this tower.
Alright, looks like I'm getting onto, Gracewind Lake Pass. How much longer till I'm over to you?
Just keep on the trail. It should take you right to the tower. Just keep going, alright?
Alright, see you soon then. Soon. All stuck.
All stuck. What did that mean?
Hello?
It must have meant something else.
Hello?
The hellos were close, but it gave away the mimicry when it asked if anyone was there. This was the creature, and Ron held back his duty to answer. He could hear something close. He needed to stay quiet.
Do you see it?
This was new. It was at his tower.
Do you
It was referring to itself, not as the hiker. This was the creature.
Hello?
Ron needed to head out to the deck no matter how dangerous. He needed to try and catch a glimpse of what this is, but there was nothing there. Was it coming for him next? Ron sheltered in place till the sun rose. There were more screams, but no more radio signals or sights. He knew why the last ranger boarded up the back. Rushing out, Ron was approached by the newspaper again. He hoped this was the last statement he would make. Thank you all for stopping by to watch the second episode and ending of the Do You Copy story series. If you want to watch the other endings and further episodes, please leave us a like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Lastly, drop me a comment down below. What do you think Ron will do when he discovers the creature? Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.